Hello viewers, today we'll discuss about new project ASP.NET Core MVC Web Starter CRUD. So this project we have covered all the bootstrapping major tasks so that any project startup bootstrapping task can be minimized. So we added multiple database connection like SQL Server, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and this project we have used latest ASP.NET Core MVC and .NET 6.0 entity framework core CodeFast, AdminLTE for UI, which is pretty beautiful and also responsive. So let's start for the project overview. So this project is we have added a lot of features like multi-language. So this project support is multiple language. Just for demo purpose, we have added Arabic language and English as a default language. So additionally, we have added audit trail for database operation tracking. So here is the audit trail. So after login, so that what table operation like create and update, all the things you can check here listed operation showing, you can search. So here is the project details: ASP.NET Core MVC Web Starter CRUD, core feature MVC, ASP.NET Core MVC architecture, entity framework, CodeFast, identity core, multiple database support. I already mentioned AdminLTE latest version, user management, and a lot of things here. We try all the things. We try to add all the things so that project bootstrapping tasks can be minimized within a couple of hours. You just start with a complete beautiful admin dashboard. You just need to add the business logic and further requirement to enhance your project. So let me just going through a demo. Here is the user management. Already default user added once you run the project. This is CodeFast approach. So let me give you overview how CodeFast approach work. I will delete the database and run the project, then you can see all the things will create automatically. So let me just delete the data. I first delete the MSSQL, then MySQL, and I will show the PostgreSQL as well. So if I run this script, DB will disconnect it and delete, database will be deleted. So here is the project. If I build and run the project again, so build is success. If I run the project, hopefully we can see running DB script and all the demo data will show in the terminal. So DB operation successful. As we can see, project is listening 5000 and 5001. So here is the login screen. My antivirus may be taking additional time, so let me sign. So successfully signed. We have signed into the application. Total 11 user, and if we just create just one demo user and try to log in using that user, so here is the user details. Additional feature, like as an employee you can use these users like employee ID, date of birth, designation. So here's the drop down. All the drop down data came from database, and this is multiple drop down, joining date, leaving date, and additional feature as well. So already data selected. I just map demo data so that additional input we can avoid. So just for test, if we press the save, so user created successful username gf@gmail.com. So here is the new user. If we click the user details, then we can see user details with the default user icon. And if we try to log in using this user, then this user cannot access all the pages, just he can access his profile. Password is 123. So this is the empty. So menu is dynamic based on the user user access, rule based access. User can see the menu. So admin can access all the pages, but other user access just a simple dashboard. If I log out and log in as admin again, if we go to the user management, and if we click the action button, manage page access, see just a dashboard and a user profile. Other page not allowed for this user. And if we go to the super admin or admin, then we can see all the pages this user can access. So already I have prepared a CRUD operation demo video for a paid user. So if you purchase this application, you can get a additional video like categories CRUD operation from source code, like model view controller and jQuery for front end. All the things I explain in that video. So here is the categories CRUD operation. So all the CRUD operation is SX based, so no page load in this project. We have no page loading will happen. So if we click the save, so just want to add it without full page loading. And if you delete this, automatically data has been created once you click the OK, row has been deleted. Also same will happen the edit and display for just if you click the user ID, you can see all the details. So all this is the example CRUD operation. I will explain like half an hour video and all the full CRUD operation like model creation, mapping. We have used manual mapping, not any third-party tools, which is pretty faster. Then DB migration, connection database, finally create the controller, and controller communicate with view and also communicate with database, and also the jQuery code with JavaScript code for front-end validation, and finally save into database. All the things I have explained in half an hour video. So if you purchase this application, you will get this manual, additional videos, and also this CRUD operation details. Here is the user manage page access. You can control audit log. So this application we have covered the audit log. Any type of DB operation you can check here. Also this application is multilingual. You can add more language. All the configuration in the source code. We have just test basis added a Arabic language. So login history. So we have added the user login and logout history here. And in the settings, there is a designation department and sub department. This is the drop down data. if you add more row, then in the drop down user profile creation will show there. And this drop down is dynamic. We pull the data from the database with generic drop down load. Identity setting. So identity setting also dynamic. You can control user access, like required password length is I have set right now is 3. Just for testing you can set 6. Also the required digit. So other things you can control here. Email configuration. So we have set up multiple email here so that you can use test SMTP email. So if we just click this test SMTP email, so sender email, you can add multiple SMTP emails. So currently default is this one, and receiver email. So who is going to receive this email? If we send this email, currently I have configured with the app database. The SMTP server is secure collection of the client was not authenticated, so we need to add the password. I did not add, so all the exception, and if success the email, you can check sent email history. See failed status, the SMTP requires. So if we send anyone, then more email, then you can check here. Also email setting additional, this is the old feature. You can set single SMTP here, also SendGrid if you have the SendGrid credentials. I already explained send email history, JW token. So if you request the login and JW token from the postman, then all the token you can check here with added date and expire date. So this is the overall overview from user interface, and I already explained one CRUD operation with project architecture. I'll explain another half an hour video. If you purchase this application, you will get that video, also the detailed documentation, also the latest source code with all features. So I just cover MySQL connection. Now I will log in and add I will show you the PostgreSQL connection, how it works. I need to update the app setting.json. Just pretty simple. All the configuration and required dependency we have done already. You just need to PostgreSQL connection to here. Paste. Build. Taking longer than usual time. So we can see we already have a web starter kit database. I need to delete this database first. So database has been dropped successfully. So as our project is code fast, already DB migration is here. So as we added like PostgreSQL, so we need to create fresh migration. This is for MSSQL server migration. Let me delete after recycle bin. Have where's the DB migration command from terminal. So migration created, just need to update the database. Database is updating and taking extra time more than as usual. So I think I'm running this project from my laptop. My laptop is pretty slower, but my desktop is faster. Anyways, please be patient. Hopefully it will complete the database, update database. Build success. Now database is updating, creating the tables. Yes, so done. And if we go to the database and just refresh, web starter kit database has been created successfully. And if we expand the schemas and tables, then we can see our expected 22 tables has been created. And if we run the project now, then we also see, we also can check the required test seed data will be added. Run. So project running successful, and we can see project is listening 5000 and 5001. So if we log in, successful, and also you can see the test user, all the user has been created successfully. And if we go to the user management and this is the list, and if we try to create a one demo user, created successfully, username YN. So using PostgreSQL, we have successfully logged in and create one user successfully. So our final demo is MySQL. So let me log out and close the application. So here is my workbench and local DB. So I already previously tested this application using MySQL. So here is, we can see already database here. If we expand the table, we can see the table. So let me just drop this database. I will create again by running the project. Drop now. Yes, so just if we refresh, we just see the database here. Migration is going on. Yes, migration created successfully. Now update the database. Pretty simple command, .NET EF database update from the terminal. So just for your kind information, you can use this project from Visual Studio and also run the migration from Packet Manager console. Which running migration command is different from terminal to package manager console. So we go to the help in the project notes. So database migration and update done. If we run the project and if we now check the database, yes, web started. So all the tables and database has been created successfully. So if I give you the simple overview, so now create without credential, you can connect the MSSQL server like Windows authentication and with username and password. Second and third one is PostgreSQL connection. Fourth one is MySQL, and fifth one is I used for personal Docker base from my Mac PC. And this database connection is dynamic. No need to, you have to update in the programmer.cs file. Here's the application info. You just need to, if you use first, let's copy first string here. If you use second, third, and you just copy paste here. So once we run the project, seed data has been adding. PC beat slower, maybe due to recording screen. Also, I have recently using the antivirus. That's why it is taking extra time. So project is listening now, and if we just open the Microsoft Edge. So here's our login screen. If we sign in the project, by default admin password. Anyways, using MySQL connection, migration and update database, and we successfully log in the application. So based on your needs, you can use any database, any of them, MySQL, PostgreSQL, or MSSQL server, but I prefer MSSQL server because native technology is faster as Microsoft technology. And if I give you just a simple overview, we have used the latest AdminLTE, which is pretty beautiful and more responsive. I already explained database. We have used jQuery for Ajax call and other validation and front-end operation. Entity framework core or code fast, C# as the default language, ASP.NET Core MVC 6.0 Sweet Alert for all the pop-up. Let me show you where we have used Sweet Alert. Settings, if we go to the designation and if you delete, this is Sweet Alert. Also we use Toaster. If you can use anyone. If you press the wrong password, then you can see the toaster invalid login attempt. So here is the we have covered most of the things, but just for closing the video, let me give you one more overview. We have used generic drop-down data load, dynamic SMTP email setup, details video, one project on project architecture with one CRUD example, all CRUD operation used AJAX calls, identity dynamic setting, user login history, multi-language, partial page update for CRUD operation, suite alert, select true. For drop-down you can search in the drop-down as well, Swagger documentation. Standard naming convention, all method, async await, cross setting, Docker support. Here is the third party plugin, bootstrap AdminLTE, front awesome, jQuery selector, data tables, and you can export data as well. Invalid. I need to put right username and password. Swagger. Let me. Here is the Swagger documentation. If we go to the user management again, you can export data just clicking the button PDF, copy the data with CSV format, and you can print this data as well. Also the row showing, you can control the row 10 or whatever you want. So summary is this is the latest ASP.NET Core MVC project. We have used .NET 6 and .NET 7 is preview version is released Microsoft. Once it is stable, then we'll update the .NET 7, and all the required functionality you can use here. You will get from this project, like login management, authentication, audit logs, login history, details CRUD operation without page loading the CRUD operation, and all the pop-ups, toaster, and responsive design, and all the CRUD operation we have done in one page. You do not need to the other page like pop-up. This model is dynamics. We have added dynamic 3 type of model: small, medium, and big. Also the like drop down image upload, and all the professional project, all the controls we have to try add here. So this is the I think one of the best ASP.NET Core template for starting any new project. And if you purchase this project, you will get additionally one details video of one CRUD operation with project architecture. So thank you for it's a long video, and also my audio is having issue. Also my PC is a bit slower. Really apologies for that, and hopefully you will love this project. And here is the project documentation. Once you purchase, you will get these full documentations with source and with one tutorial video. Also we have a YouTube channel. You will get all required further. Additionally, we will host this application in the Linux, and you can browse this application live. I will share the live link in my YouTube in the video description. So thank you. See you in the next video.